I've been grinding on my last day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Clinton Link motivation. The Clinton Link. It's great, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I I can't wait to do it. I got my guest on today. One one of the best YouTubers ever that have been on YouTube, and it's crazy. It it by far the craziest thing ever. So um yeah, it's crazy. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. What's up, man? What's going on?
What on? What's
What's
going on?
going
What's going
on,
on?
man? What's going on, man? See, this why I like to come hang with you. Welcome to my look. Like I said, welcome to my live. Welcome to my porch. Welcome, look. How it
Well,
be? How it be in 2023?
there
It,
you go.
but wow, this is great. I'm like to, first off, I'd like to thank you for coming to my porch. It's an
My
honor
goodness.
to have my mentor, literally my mentor on my porch. I can really gonna have a good conversation about whatever. But
Thank you, bro.
tell people um about you and about your channel, how your motivation with weightlifting geek coming about and everything else.
Sure. So my name is Joe, Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek. I started the YouTube channel about 3 years ago, and it's been a journey to say the least, with tons of ups and downs. I started primarily doing just fitness content and tech content, but the more and more I was on YouTube, the more and more I realized that it's more than just that. I started sharing different aspects of my life, peeling back the layers of Joe. And we do a lot more motivation than anything else now. We still drop fitness content, we still drop tech content. And normally we go live Monday through Wednesday, 5:50 or 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For the next week or two, I'm not going to be going live. I got some other stuff going on that I'm trying to get taken care of, but I will be dropping videos of various types. We started a new series, Morning Motivation or Motivation Morning Motivation Minutes from the Geek. I can't remember what I called it, but anyway, we started that
Motivation
series.
morning, motivation morning. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
motivation morning.
Yeah, so we've been doing that. Just trying to stay as busy as possible on this platform at the same time living life and all the other things that go on with life. But this fine gentleman that is the host, Jarrett Talks. Listen, y'all, show him some love. Doing big things, and I'm gonna tell you, one of the things that I admire the most about Jarrett is that he hit the ground running. You know what I mean? Initially, he was a little bit concerned, but man, I'm gonna tell you, when he opened up the floodgates, boy, it's been content, collabs, and everything. And man, thank you for motivating me, bro. Thank you for motivating me.
No, matter of fact, thank you for allowing me to be on your wing. Cause what?
Hey,
'Cause like I said, without you motivation, I won't be doing YouTube at all. Cause you and Miss T, I know
yeah,
Miss T was. I was in Miss T's live. She was the first one saying that when I'm gonna do my first when I'm gonna start my channel. I said if I can get 100, if I get 100 subscribers, if I get 100 subscribers, I will
uh
do
huh,
it. I'll definitely do a live for you. I will definitely do a short for you.
uh huh,
My first short was great. It was 158. Then my first video was like 208, and
nice.
my first live it was 158. But you in that live, but you it was you went a lot of time. You and African Dream and Miss T.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing was, Nancy, I haven't seen her in a while. She was getting on my neck every single time. Like, yeah, me go live, yeah, go live, yeah, go live.
Yeah.
And I was nervous. You know, when I first got on here, I was nervous. I was taking notes from everybody, from you to Miss T to Apple Dreaming and all that stuff. And then now I do all the, like you said, about ups and downs, getting name called
Yeah.
on the internet. Like, really?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I was about this close leaving YouTube,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm like, Joe. I mean, I have to, Joe. I need your help bad. So I need like have to inbox you so quick to
Yeah.
have to like, man. This I was like, I'm broken tears. I'm leaving like one broken tears because it was just rough. It was rough.
Yeah.
You remember that? You remember that you
I
had to
do.
that conversation?
I do.
I didn't want to get on there. I didn't want to get on that panel and I didn't want you don't want to see me crying up there. I didn't want to go up there crying because it was just tough. Because
Yeah.
when I told Jay, I told Jay about what happened. There, you, you probably didn't know you probably didn't know what really happened about the lie that I did.
You
You remember
told
that
me.
lie I told you?
Yeah. You told me about it,
But
but unfortunately, I wasn't
I didn't
there.
tell you the whole story. I
Uh-uh.
ain't tell you the whole. I told the whole story to Jay, but I didn't tell you the whole story. With the whole
Okay.
okay, the story was I was in that live. My mom just having a good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was about life, everything, and then I don't know. All of a sudden, like one person, it thought it was a joke at first,
Mm-hmm.
and next thing you know, it was like he was saying about YouTube. It was talking about another thing, and then he turned the whole situation around and talking about you the N
Mm-hmm.
word, and then
Mm-hmm.
not one but two of them.
Yeah.
And I was
Wow.
like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I ain't say anything. I ain't say anything about it. I kept going. I ain't finished that live in an hour and a half my day. So that's one golf live. I said, I'm going to inbox you. I
Yeah.
went and inbox you. First thing I got off that live, it was like 10:30. Like 10:30, I went flat out inbox you. I'm like, hey, you need to talk about this. You need to have a panel. I ain't see all that. I just like you need to get on this live and you need to talk about it. I went and told you what happened in that live. I'm like, okay. And
Yeah.
then you and African Dreaming and April shower went off.
Mm-hmm.
April
Yeah.
went off
Yeah.
on that day. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my. She told her people and left. I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
um, but yeah, that was the whole thing. So I'm glad that's over with. But oh yeah, the hackathon is it tomorrow? Is it tomorrow?
Um, it's Saturday, so it's
Okay,
Saturday.
Saturday I will not be do. Saturday I will not be there because I will be at Monster Jam Saturday.
Okay.
Also,
Oh, got you.
so
That's what's up.
so if I can do it, I have a set time. So if I can do it, I can do it. But I want to figure out how I'm going to find a way to do it because the only days I got is I think Fri- Friday.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can do. I can do it Friday, like Friday morning.
Okay.
I mean, not Friday morning, like Friday evening at 6 o'clock. Cause like the weekend, I'm just busy. I'm
Yeah.
busy. So I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'll find a way to do it. But
Okay.
anyway,
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
first, when you first came on YouTube, can you remember the first video or first live you done?
Yeah, I still remember the first video. As a matter of fact, the first video is actually the trailer on the channel. where I was basically introducing myself and a little bit of history. I still remember recording in some of the older gyms that I used to lift in and that kind of deal. It's crazy how time flies, you know what I mean? And what happened with you, I had something similar happen to me. Um, I was trying to enter the fitness game. What's up, Kim? Two-time
Well, man, what's
advisor.
going on? Hey, everybody, how
Oh,
you doing?
yeah. Hey to everybody else in the chat. I know I saw Good Eats earlier.
Yeah.
Frugal Mama. Good to see
Mm-hmm.
all of y'all.
Yeah, all y'all.
Um, so I was reaching out on Facebook to some different fitness groups because I'm like, if I can get in these fitness groups, we all like the same thing. Maybe some of these people will watch some of my videos. So I posted some links to some of my stuff, and as Jay said yesterday, the vitriol hate that I received when I
Mm-hmm.
tell you that they messed all over my dream. Man, I'm trying. Because I just knew that this was gonna be as Rooster was saying, this was gonna be my blow up situation. You know what I mean? Like this was my connection to other people that would watch my videos. I'd watch theirs. I just saw everything taken off in my mind, and I mean the hate that I received because I'm not the strongest person in the world. There's plenty of
Yeah.
people stronger than me. What's up,
Right.
Metro?
Right. Right.
Um,
What's up, my dog?
and they went in. And, I mean, they hurt my poor little feelings.
Wow.
So I literally almost quit YouTube. And that's why when you told me about what happened to you, it's like, you know what? No, I know that. I've been there. I've walked that. Um, but the more you keep going, you're gonna find people that actually care about you and your content. And that's exactly what's happened, Mr. 1.4K.
You know it. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, were you nervous doing your first YouTube? What you got on? Like,
bruh. Look,
the,
listen. Real talk. I still get nervous. I'm nervous right now. Like that's just because it's you always want to present the best version of yourself, but in an authentic way. And sometimes doing that and the idea of that, it it creates nervousness because it's live. You know what I mean? It's live. So you mess up, you messed up. And you can delete the live, but people still saw it. So it's always a measure of nervousness, but when you're around people that are family like yourself, even though it's there, it doesn't hold you back but so much. But you still feel it.
cause I was when I did a live with Swoop, I was like, I didn't. It was like it was just me by myself.
Hmm.
Cause I'm doing everything on my phone. Cause I was
Yeah.
trying to make sure I'm trying to make sure that the lab is straight, the video is straight, and all that stuff.
Hmm.
Most of the time it's like I just want to have a, a I'm not saying perfect. I just want to make a great live for the people. They can get actually like come in and chit,
Yeah.
just chit chat and stuff. But I mean, I do videos every once in a while. Since I started doing my premieres now. So I started doing premieres on my channel.
That's what's up.
I'm doing gaming. Actually put a couple games on my premieres, and I just start
That's
doing it
what's
every
up.
2 weeks on my premieres. So I want to do it every day. So
Yeah.
so when I came to you, when I first came to you alive, I didn't know who you were. I'm like, I don't know who is this guy. So I sat there and
Hmm.
like, let me take notes and see what he's about. He's in his car, like business said. He's in his
Uh-huh.
car
Yeah.
making motivation, and I've been riding with you ever since. I was like, every
Yeah.
time that man opened his mouth about motivation, it just go from his head to mine. It was like, okay, he give me ideas. I'm like, okay.
That's
'Cause
it.
everybody be asking me when I came when I came on here when I first came up here. I was like, I'm not telling nobody what I'm doing. I ain't telling nobody what I was doing, and I ain't telling Miss T about. I'm not. I was like, oh, okay. I'm a new YouTuber. I want to make notes. I'm going to take notes for everybody, and I'm just gonna take this YouTube by the storm. Here I am from 40 to 1.4. It was a
Mm-hmm.
grind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a grind.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like I said, without you motivation, it's like everything you open your mouth about. Stay encouraged. Don't let anybody tell you can't do it.
Thank you,
You
bro.
know, I even tell people in my life don't even think about quitting. You know, don't even
Yes.
about
Yes.
that's not an option. I be telling that every single time when somebody said I'm going to quit YouTube. And
Yeah.
what's your backup? And then if you quit YouTube, what's your backup option?
Mm-hmm.
You got a backup option?
Uh-huh.
Absolutely not. So you really got put your whole heart in it because I got some friends that they need some help because
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some people up here and doing some help. So
Yeah.
it,
Yeah. And the thing is, it's just like anything else. When you go through adversity, it makes you stronger. So you go through the ups and the downs, the hating and all that other stuff. So when you enjoy the success, you enjoy the success because it means something to you. You overcame obstacles and you're a better person. So the same way that you overcame obstacles when it comes to YouTube, you can apply that to other areas of life. I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing that, but because you've overcome other things, you're building a pattern so that you can overcome anything that comes up in your life.
I told Big Rooster. I said this question I want to ask Big Rooster. Do you have doubts of becoming a YouTuber or you had you were you do you have doubts coming on YouTube to face the world like you said in your live when you come on YouTube, you exposing yourself to the world. I got
Mm-hmm.
that. So
Mm-hmm.
when you're having doubt, exposing yourself to the world, and you know,
Yeah. 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 I was. As a matter of fact, I started my channel in March, and for I started March 31st. The entire month of March, I was recording videos like I was a YouTuber, but I was not posting them anywhere because I was scared. I didn't think that anybody would want to watch my content. I didn't think that I had anything to bring to the table. And the only reason that I started the channel was because I hit that 300-pound bench press. So I had been recording videos of my progress up to that 300 pounds. And when I hit the 300 pounds, I'm like, I got to make a channel now because I've overcome this adversity. 300 pounds stood in my way. I couldn't get past it. And when I did, I'm like, well, since I've got past that, maybe I should make this channel and see what happens. And that's the only reason I started the channel.
well, where did motivation wisdom get come from?
So I really wanted a play on words because I'm an IT nerd, uh, technology center director, all of these. I'm a geek through and through. Period.
Hmm.
Period. Have been, always been. Thank you so much, Good Eats. So I'm a nerd. Like I'm a nerd. I'm a geek, and that's just me. But I enjoy lifting weights. So I wanted this play on words of opposites. You wouldn't expect a geek to lift weights, and you wouldn't expect because those are the things that the categorizations or assumptions, the stereotypes, if you will, that geeks don't have any type of strength, and that those that are muscular don't have any intelligence. So I wanted to play on words with that. So that's where I came up with the weightlifting geek. Now I added motivation about it maybe 8 months ago, maybe a year now, because I noticed we kept getting lumped into fitness, but we do so much more than fitness. So I changed it to motivation. And I'm really thinking about changing the name again
Because of what?
because
What?
I'm really thinking about what's going on, Tamika Davis. Good to see
It
you,
make me.
sis.
She's always like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm really thinking about changing the channel to Mr. Motivation. That's what I'm really thinking about changing the channel to. But I haven't made my mind up yet. Tell me what you think, bro.
You know what? I'm thinking the same thing because I think motivation weightlifting. Okay, what was there's two parts of it.
Okay.
I had a name for you, but it wasn't weightlifting because
Okay.
weightlifting was like it's too long. I
Okay.
want to short it. I want to short it.
Uh huh.
So if you said you want to have it, Mr. Motivation, if you put motivation, well, I had Mr. Motivation. I had Joe the Motivation, Joe the Motivation,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then and the third one was Mr. Weightlifting.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Weightlifting. But the thing is, if you wanted the weightlifting part, I I don't know. You still have the other channel that the thing is. I want to put the weightlifting, the lifting on a different channel and put the motivation on one, on like the motivation on this on your main channel. So that way, I know you want to put everything on one channel like I'm doing, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to see you put it like a separate channel, like separate YouTube channel. So you have what lifting weights on one channel and just have motivation, much motivation on the main channel. Say make more. You have straight. You have YouTube about you all the time, even in lives about motivation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, this one. You know that's my
I got
opinion
you.
about it. So
I got you. I
I'm just
got you.
saying. So
Um, real quick, I want to say Metro Sonic, that's super dope. I didn't realize that you were a geek too. That's awesome. I gotta make sure I'm connected with you. That's super dope. That's super dope. Um, and and I'm gonna be honest, the only reason why I'm nervous about doing two separate channels, Jared,
mhm.
is because I have so much trouble keeping up with you. Um, so I'm thinking about focusing on motivation and then just letting that be different areas of my life on the channel.
You know, I was thinking the same thing because when I first did the first two, I had two channels. I
Mm-hmm.
had the talking channel and I had the eating channel. You know, the eating with Jarrett. I had
Uh-huh.
that for a while, and then I was like, I can't do. I can't do it because it's a lot of work on the main channel. Because I don't know, might
Mm-hmm.
well just shut the second. Now who going to sit and watch a person eat for 30 minutes? You know,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to I want to shut down the second channel, move the end channel to the main channel. I mean,
Yeah.
I would do it every once in a while, but I don't want to do it every day. So
Yeah.
you see it, you see the end channel every once in a while, but I just want to make it more like what my intro said. I'm just Welcome to Jerry Talk. You will see a little everything on my channel. Not just not just talking. You'll see me
Mm-hmm.
playing a game a little bit. You probably see me eating a little bit. You can probably see me going out, uh, going to a game or two. But it's I know what you're saying because having having two, it's not
Yeah.
easy. It's not easy.
Well, and that's the thing, because I've already got the other channel, the Geek Griller ASMR, but I haven't put anything over there in I know like 9 months. I just haven't had the time. And
Cause the last time I posted on that other channel, it was like the last time I posted on that second channel before I deleted it, it lasted like 3 months. That was the last time not gonna work.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I decided to shut it down. I had it back up, but I'm thinking about shutting it down again. So it's too much work.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
Miss B said she had two channels, and when the first one got demonetized, darn it. So she had
Mm-hmm.
to get. yeah, had to get her stuff back up running again. But what the what the hardest? Okay, what is the pros and the cons of being a content creator?
So, pros and cons. One of the pros is the ability to express yourself. So often, as people, only those that are close to us actually get to hear us express ourselves and how we feel about things. But as a content creator, you have the possibility for the entire world to see how you feel about a subject as you express yourself. So that's a positive. Meeting good people such as yourself, that's a positive. Um, the negatives is that just like in real life, there's gonna be hey Deborah Garrett, good to see you, sis. And Miss QT is in the building. Good to see you too. Um, the downside with social media is just like with life, there's always going to be negative people. There's always going to be people that have ulterior motives. So, as a content creator, because you're more exposed, you have to plan more for those things. You know what I mean? It just makes it difficult. So, I'd say that's one of the cons. That's probably the biggest con. It's just making sure that you protect yourself in the process of making content.
I remember when I remember when I came in your live and we just talking about what is your. I mean, what I remember I was trying to say I want to do the hackathon, but
Hmm.
if I want to do it, I said I want to have somebody come up here to help me out because
Yeah.
having what 30 people. What's the most like when we're doing hackathon? What's the most people that come to your live? What's the most people that come to your live?
Well,
So when
and
so if I get on there, like I'm still learning.
hmm.
This gonna be my very first hackathon. Well, excuse me, hack again.
Uh huh.
So give me a heads up. What the most people that come to your live? I mean, for the hack again stuff and stuff. And tell the people
so
what is the hack again thing about.
so what I've the most that I remember seeing is somewhere between high 70s and low 80s. Um, so it was 79, 84, somewhere in that area, if I remember correctly. Um, but what hype again is about is the ability to present yourself to others that may not find you by means of the algorithm and these other things. It's an opportunity for everybody to come together because now those that may not be familiar with your content get a chance to get to know you because they came to hype again for the person that's after you, the person that's before you, or because they know somebody that told them that hype again is the place to be. So that's the whole premise behind it. It's 12 hours from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we literally just jump an hour time slots from one content creator to a next. And you get to showcase yourself, what you're about. You don't have to do anything special. The only thing that we just ask is to remember that we're trying to build something positive. So that's not the time for negativity and that kind of deal because we're trying to bring people together.
So if I'm doing like a script talking like I'm doing right now, is this okay?
Yeah, yeah, that'd be perfect. That'd
Okay,
be
so
perfect.
so whose idea? Well, this is your idea about setting up getting the hackathon again thing. So whose
So
idea was it?
and that's the crazy thing because Big Rooster did it first. He scheduled his, and at the time, me and Miss T didn't know that he had even scheduled his. We had been talking about doing something, and we scheduled ours, not realizing that he had one and he had scheduled his. So it's more of a collective. I can't take credit for this idea. It was something that we were all thinking about ways to bring the community together and make us
Mhm.
stronger. So that's where it came from. And then after Rooster finished his, and then we had done ours, we decided to come together because there was no reason for the same community to have two different events.
Right.
And over time, more people have gotten involved, more people have helped. Some people like Miss T have stepped aside just because she has so much going on personally with her own channel. So you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
grown over time.
Miss P got her thing going. She up to 3.5. That child
Yeah,
is on a roll.
yeah,
Go Miss
yeah,
T, go.
yeah.
Cause you will see her. You'll see Miss T September 11th, 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna let you
That's
know
what's
that.
up.
Head down.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah. Cause if I like I said, if I do it, I would definitely gonna have. I want to put you on here. I would definitely want to put you on my
Sure.
on my list. Cause I cannot do it. I so cannot do it by myself with all those people.
Oh
Cause you know
yeah.
I'm nervous. With 70 people, you talking about? Oh no, man, no, don't put me on that.
Yeah.
Don't put me on
And
that spotlight.
it just depends because some streams have more numbers, some streams have fewer numbers because we're bouncing around. But I have no problem coming up
So
and
okay,
being up there with you.
okay. So if okay, do you do you go like when you finish a live, do you have like a regret a direct button to go from one live to another? Do you have put post the
So
link on there? Go ahead and
it
talk to
just
people. Go ahead and
it
talk to
just
people. I
depends.
got my YouTube. Go ahead and talk to people. I got my
Okay.
man coming through here. Go
Okay.
ahead, keep talking.
So it just depends if the person is savvy enough to do the redirect, then that's what we prefer. But if not, somebody in the live stream chat will drop the link to the next person, and then we all know where to go next. So when we finish that hour with, let's say, so like if you did it, Jarrett, once we finish the hour with you, you'd already have the redirect set up for the next person, or you drop their link, and then we'd all leave, and then we go to that person's live stream, and we'd hang out with them for an hour. So that's the way it goes. And the premise behind it is building. So we do the best we can to help other people to grow. And ultimately, the way that I describe hype again is Showtime at the Apollo. There was a time before YouTube and all these other things where if you were a singer, if you were talented, and you wanted a chance for the world to see you, but you didn't have the thousands of dollars to hire someone to be your agent, or you didn't have the money to book shows and that kind of deal, you went to Showtime at the Apollo. You applied for that, and if they accepted you, you had your opportunity on the stage to wow the world and gain a following. So that's in essence what we're looking for. Hey, Bayou Sugar Garden. Um, so in essence, that's what Hype Again is about: the ability to have this opportunity to showcase yourself, to gain more family members and viewers, and more people get to know you that may not have happened that fast organically through YouTube. We're bringing people together.
So it's like a marathon. So when a person come, like if you go on live for an hour, you just drop the link for the next person to go to another. So everybody get go on from one channel to another person
Yeah.
and do that thing for an hour, whole hour. What if they go over like a? What if they go over like an hour? Do it still count if they go over an hour? If like
Yeah.
a minute
So
hour?
well, we encourage everyone that participates to be mindful of the next person. So what's going on, Odom?
So
What's
over.
good? Oh, Cynthia. Good to see you, Cynthia, living with
Tenth in the
MS.
house.
Um, so we encourage everybody to be considerate of everyone else's time. So what we try to do is make sure that for your hour, you've got 60 minutes. So at 55 minutes, you're kind of wrapping up what you're discussing, maybe reading the chat, hanging out with everybody. So by 59 minutes, you can drop the link, or you can have the redirect set up so that you go to the next person. But it's kind of one of those things where we got to be careful, because if I say I'm gonna do it for an hour and I only
Mhm.
do it for 45 minutes, then that leaves 15 minutes of downtime, which can cause a loss of momentum, because everybody's
Oh,
been
okay,
here.
okay, okay,
Um,
okay,
I
okay.
got 15 minutes, then a phone call comes in. I got 15 minutes. Let me run to the store. So we try to make sure we keep the flow going and keep the energy going.
So what you doing? So on like stream, I don't know. I've seen people telling me about StreamYard. Tell me
Hmm.
about StreamYard if it's free on my phone. Cause if I'm doing StreamYard on my phone, I did some research about StreamYard on my phone. I watched a video of a person who did a StreamYard on your phone,
Hmm.
and it said you have to have strong internet connection. You have to have strong battery life to do it. And tell me what StreamYard if I want to do it on my phone.
Yeah. So the good thing about StreamYard is you have certain abilities that the YouTube native platform doesn't offer. So up until recently, what we're doing right now was not a possibility on YouTube. If you
Hmm.
wanted to have someone come up, you had to use some type of third party software. And that's what StreamYard is. It's a third party software that allows you to do certain things, and it just goes and sends it to YouTube for you. StreamYard is nice, and I like StreamYard, but
Hmm.
the one thing I have found is when you're doing mobile streaming with StreamYard,
Hmm.
you don't have access to Wi Fi. You really have to have their higher plan in order to
To
have
do it.
better quality, because otherwise the quality is so bad that it's difficult for people to actually get what you're doing and be able to see it.
So yeah, do it. Yeah, it basically doing on a desktop. StreamYard, right?
Yeah, yeah. So you can do it on desktop, and like I pay for
The
the
pro
pro
version.
version.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I even have a discount link on my channel, but I do it so I can use my iPad when I go live in the car, or if I need to use my phone, I can use my phone, or I can use my Mac laptop. Um, the one good thing that I love about StreamYard is because of the way it's set up, if my cell phone is starting to die, my battery's running low, I can literally go on StreamYard from my iPad while the live stream's still going. I disappear for a second, but I come back on another device and I can keep going.
I just seen that happen. I seen you went from your phone to your iPad. How do you do that on the thing? How do you do that? That's sweet. That was
Hey,
sweet.
hey, good eats. You know I had to sneak that in there. But what happens is StreamYard's web based. So literally, I can go to the internet on my other device, log
Mhm.
into StreamYard, and I can come into the live stream studio, and then I can leave from my first device, because the live stream isn't dependent on my phone being there. As
Mhm.
it's literally because the web is doing the live stream, so I can switch devices. Because like right now, if your phone dies, the live stream ends, because the live is being recorded directly on your phone and sent to YouTube. But StreamYard is kind of like that man in the middle. So I can switch devices on StreamYard's end, and YouTube just sees what StreamYard's sending.
Oh, so you took know where you go live from StreamYard and there's a kind of view there's a count it as uh a view when you do StreamYard or does it like
Hmm.
okay. Cause
Yeah.
I remember
So
when you go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say it's like let's say your living room. You're in
Hmm.
your living room. You got one door to come in on the right side, one door to come in on the left side. Both are just doors to let you in the room. And that's what it is. YouTube is a door on one side, StreamYard is a door on the other. You go through StreamYard, but it's putting it on YouTube like you went directly to YouTube. So your views, your all of those things are the same, because it's just going to YouTube in your behalf.
Because when I know what Vision said in one of your afterward
Uh-huh.
conversation and everything. But bro, I, I know he said that he don't look at the numbers and he don't look at the views and everything.
Mhm.
Me, I tried to stay away from the YouTube studio.
It's
It was
hard.
so hard to stay away
Mhm.
from the YouTube studio, and it was like me and my big head. I'm like, right here, he want me to don't do it. Here,
Mhm.
just do it. Cause
Mhm.
I want to see where you at right now. And I'm like, see, that's what I'm fighting for. I can't be fighting with my brain, in my heart. It's
Mhm.
like I can't, I can't do it because the more you look at the numbers and the more you look at the views, what are you doing? I mean,
Mhm.
I'm trying,
Mhm.
it's so tough to be in to uh to do it. So I'm taking vision advice. Do not look at YouTube Studio. I'm trying to stay away from it, but I know you say
Hey,
it's,
April Shaw, good to see
I
you,
know
sis.
it's hard, but hey April, how you doing? But what is do you ever how do you ever look at the YouTube Studio and see where
Multiple,
you at right now?
multiple, multiple, multiple times a day.
If,
I know what VP says, and I get it, and I try my best, but I struggle because of my analytical brain. I'm always wondering where how this went. And then like prime example, I'm working on a new way of doing thumbnails. So when I drop this video later today, I want to see, does the thumbnail help the video do better? I got to look at the numbers. I can't not. I try. I can get down about once a day, but I got to see the studio and what's popping.
because now, here's the thing. I mean I looked at my numbers like once a month. Okay, but the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, the last time I looked at it, it was Tuesday. Okay, um, Tuesday night when I
Mm-hmm.
after I did a live. I mean I joined live. My phone was. I was sitting here thinking about should I go on the YouTube studio or not.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying my best, trying to stay away from it,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, okay, I want to look at it. I'm shutting it down. I looked at it.
Yeah.
I looked at it one time.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at the watch. Look, I only looked at the watch hours. I didn't look at the
Mm-hmm.
views because I know my views are going down.
Mm-hmm.
Because the last time I looked at it, it was up at 8 point. Was it 8 point? It was up at 8.6, and then now it's
Mm-hmm.
down like 1 point. It was like down to 1.6K. I'm like, I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what that
Yeah.
meant. But I was focused on the watch out. That thing going up. Literally
Yes.
going up. I'm like, if I'm doing like, am I doing something good or am I doing something? Am I doing something good or is the views is the views doing okay? What?
Well, the thing too about Studio is when you look at the dashboard on Studio,
Mm-hmm.
it it's showing you views within a certain time frame. Like the least that it'll do is 30 days. So like let's say this live stream blows up and you end up with 1,000 views. After 30 days, when you go to the YouTube Studio dashboard, you won't see those 1,000 views because it's been past 30 days. You'd have to
Okay.
change it to 60 to see.
Cause I was I heard about say I had to change from the 30 day the weight of the 28 days to 100, 365. That's the
Mm-hmm.
overall thing. Because if
Mm-hmm.
I look at the 28 days, I'm like, that thing already gone. So if I
Yeah.
had to keep, I'm gonna change it to 365. See the whole, that just show like the whole. If I look at the 365, that show the whole how many hours I done
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it'll show you everything for the entire year.
from where I started to where I'm at right now.
Well, no, it does a what they call a rolling calendar year. So today is what
The 7th of
the
September.
7th.
Mm-hmm.
So if you set it for 365, it's going to show you everything from September 6th of last year. Hey Dolores, how you doing?
How you doing?
It's going to show everything from September 6th, 2022 to September 7th, 2023.
Oh, well, you can show like a whole year from last year to now, and do
Uh-huh.
they like compare? Do they compare from last year to what right now?
Mm-hmm. What's going on, Unique Speaks? Good to see you, sis.
Oh, you need to.
Um,
Matter of fact, you need to watch that live with me and her. Cause man, we
okay,
went to church. We went to church that night. That day.
I got you. I got you. um, so what happens is for monetization, YouTube looks at the last year of that you've put out content.
Mhm.
So September 6th of last year up until September 7th, which is today. And
Mhm.
it says in that last year, if oh, we appreciate it. We
Appreciate
appreciate it.
Nick Bates. I
Thank
love
you
you.
so much, Unique. Always good to see you, sis. Um, so that's the way YouTube looks at it. So when it comes to monetization, you got to reach those requirements within the last 365 days.
Okay, question about my relation. If I get monetized, what where would where would I get my will it come to my phone or will it come to my email about if I need to get if my monetization thing?
So you'll actually see it in YouTube Studio
Mm-hmm.
because, like, when you go to YouTube Studio and then you go off to the side where it says earn,
Mm-hmm.
when you click on that, once you qualify for monetization, you'll see the link to apply for it.
Okay, so yeah, do I gotta do it on my phone or do I need to go on the desktop and just see? Do I need to is there like a any like sign up thing to do monetization on the computer?
Hmm. Yeah,
So
so
you have to sign up for it.
yeah, you still have to sign up for it, and you can do it from the phone or from the computer. But when you go to the studio on the computer, it shows you the progress bars and that kind of deal, so you know how close you are. But on the phone, it doesn't do that, I don't believe.
I don't think.
So you either way, you can apply for the YouTube partnership program from your phone or from the computer.
So if I get my if they tell me if I reached my like my what it said 3,000 hour threshold kind
Hmm.
of thing where they like give you a reminder about you need to set up your motivation or something.
Yeah, so whenever you go to studio and you click on earn, you'll see it saying you qualify to apply for the YouTube partnership program.
So if I do they tell you, hey Jared, this is success from YouTube. You've been qualified for motivation, and then what they tell you give you bank set up your bank and stuff. But I want to see how that works. Like
So
ad and stuff.
yeah, so that part, a lot of I shouldn't say a lot of people, but some people don't know that Google actually owns YouTube.
Hmm.
That's why when you go to Google and you search something, you
Hmm.
can search, but oftentimes it pulls up videos that are YouTube videos related to what you searched because Google owns YouTube. They bought YouTube from the standpoint of being the biggest search engine and being the biggest video search engine. That's so when you get paid, YouTube isn't paying you. Google's actually paying
Good. Okay, so Google. Well, since Google owes some, Google owed me $20.
you. Yeah, so you apply to the partnership program, and once you're accepted, you actually go and create a Google AdSense account, which is how you're actually paid.
Oh, okay. I think I got know. I got yeah. You gotta learn me all that kind of stuff.
I got you.
I'm still learning that kind of stuff.
I got you, bro. That ain't a problem.
It's just it's tough, but um, what the I remember when you told me that when I came up there on your panel on about thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
I only use like three thumbnails, like the first conversation thumbnail, the Jarrett talks thumbnail. Actually, the Jarrett Jarrett talk thumbnail came from Miss B,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think about cause I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything from Canva on my phone. So
Mm-hmm.
um, what the
Shane.
okay out of the tire of your channel, what
Mm-hmm.
the biggest accomplishment on your channel from video or live? What the biggest accomplishment?
Now I'm gonna tell you something. I don't feel like what's
Yeah,
going on?
yeah.
Paralife TV, your everyday wheelchair ninja.
Damn. What
Um,
was that?
so my biggest accomplishment is not anything monetary as far as the channel goes. Honestly, my biggest accomplishment is opportunities like this, the privilege to be interviewed by you, because these are the kind of things that mean the most to me. Like, you spend money and money's gone, but the friendships that you make and that kind of deal, man, that's what matters more than anything else to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the money and I want the money, but by the same token, um, what good is money if you don't have nobody to share it with? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cause I went I did I remember I went to do a interview with Big Rooster. Me and Big Rooster had a time of our life on August 15th. And he's telling me when he came and made my life, and he told me about I know I'm young. I'm starting learning how to do everything. You know, taking notes from everything from the big YouTubers. And I went and told him, I said, I am before I came on my live with him. I said I'm going to interview one of the big dogs on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
between Big Rooster, Miss you, Jay. If I get bitten, that he part of this group
Uh,
right here.
yeah.
And I was like I said, without y'all, I said I will not be doing this. Period. I
Yeah.
was like, I sat here after I sat here on no. I was thinking about this after I ain't said quit from working. I sit here and like, what can I do after working?
Yeah.
So like YouTube, what's YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
So I did some research. I ain't start my YouTube channel the week after my birthday. 'Cause I was should be doing that on my birthday week. So like YouTube, let me do some research for YouTube. I had started my YouTube channel the week after my birthday. I had my channel 2008. I didn't start it 2022. And when you came up with my YouTube my feed, I said, let me check out this guy. He think he's clean. He think he's fresh. He see what he talking about. So when I came on your channel, when I first came to your channel, I was like, oh, okay. I'm learning, I'm thinking, I'm searching, and then Miss T came around. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a wrap.
y'all saved my life. Look, y'all saved my life. I'm like, golly. But one last question. I'm trying to see this. So how long you been on? I mean, did you start in March or did you actually start the month after what? Because I started my channel. I didn't start my channel I didn't get my channel in 2008, but I didn't start my channel in 2022. But did you start on March 31st or did you start it later?
Yeah, March 31st was the first day that I uploaded a video. I had and still do, a personal YouTube account that I use to just watch YouTube videos. But
Mm-hmm.
as content creation, March 31st was the day that I hit 300 pounds. I got home from the gym. I went online. I created the account. Made the video, edited it, and uploaded it.
Do you do you regret what you sitting there? When you sitting there uploading, were you thinking like, oh no, what I'm doing stuff, posting myself in the world? Were you sitting there like having like, okay, I don't
Yeah.
know what people gonna think.
Even though I started the channel then, I didn't even tell my family that I had a YouTube channel for like the first month and a half, because I the stereotype of being a YouTuber, I didn't know what it was about. And it got to a point where it's like, you know what? If I can't tell my closest friends and family that I have an account, how could
Mhm.
I ever have the courage to tell strangers? And that's where it came.
I told, look, I ain't tell my mom that I was doing YouTube because I was like, I kept it
Mm-hmm.
I kept it on the down low. I ain't tell nobody till when I actually did my first 10 videos, and when I first did my first live, and I was like, and when she saw my YouTube channel, said, what you do on your channel? I did talk,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when you said hold on one second, let me hold on, let me right back. I'll be right back. Let me,
Okay, that works, y'all. So, do me a favor. If you have not already done so, please join Jarrett's channel. Please show him some love. The man is awesome, doing big things. And I'm going to tell you, this is what I appreciate most about Jarrett. Oftentimes we make excuses. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But we have the ability to do it. Jarrett has a situation where he could use it as an excuse not to do something. It's the same thing with Shane from Paralife TV. These two brothers literally have an excuse that they could use to not do anything, and it would be plausible and accepted by the world. But they have chose to overcome those possibilities to do what they're doing. Man, if we got individuals like this in the community that are overcoming literal obstacles to make content, what are we doing not making content, not chasing our dreams, not being active? So, literally, Jared is a role model for all of us because he is overcoming everything in his life that held him back, that could have held him back. And we just keep pushing, like Shane said. That's it.
I heard everything you just said when I was getting the mail. I really appreciate that because
You
it's
welcome.
it, it's I'm not saying I want my I'm just letting them know that I'm here if you need anything. No matter what it is, I don't put if you need anything, you got my IG. If you follow me on IG or on Facebook,
Hmm.
it's like yeah, my disability is not gonna keep me from doing a YouTube channel or just keep going because a lot of able YouTubers like Shane just said, you can do anything. You can do anything.
Hmm.
Cause I don't know what Shane did. He put me on the map. I mean, nigga Shane, you and Miss P. But yeah, it's not YouTube is not uh, uh, it's not easy. Let me put it that way. It's not
Yeah.
easy, and it's just you gotta put your whole heart into it. I mean, when I got this 1.4, I was like, it was sign of relief. It
Mm-hmm.
was sad to relieve because all that work, putting that grind into it, put it going live every single day, doing it doing lives, doing what I can to post a video. I'm not a video person, but I do what I can to post a video.
Mm-hmm.
But like what Big Wibber said, if you don't push that live button, who you gonna talk to?
Mm-hmm.
And when you said about the joint live call section, and I was like, yeah, this is a good thing because I I ain't know I was gonna do. I ain't know it's gonna be this successful. Me and a lot of people in real life. This is a real life thing. This ain't real. This ain't sugarcoating people. This is real thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this two grown men on
Yeah.
the YouTube channel talking about stuff. I mean, this we call a poor conversation. We talk about anything, whatever. When you're on motivational channel, you can talk like like you can talk about what like what's the most topic that you ever done on your channel? Like what's the most topic have you talked about on your channel?
So we talk a lot about motivation, different aspects. I like to find parables in life, things that we can use to compare that provide us with motivation, because I feel like there's motivation around all of us. Sometimes because of our busy lives, we don't take the time to see it and be inspired by it. So I try to find the simple things that we all see every day and put a twist on it, just to, a little twist, just something that when you think about it that way, it's like, you know what, that is motivating. So every time I drive down the road and I see this or I see that, it's something that motivates me so I can keep going. So I do a lot of motivation, a lot of tech stuff. We have tech. Monday is motivation Monday, Tuesday is
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, and
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday work on you Wednesday. And we just try to inspire in the process of discussing a lot of different topics.
What is the big what is the what advice that do you give to people who want to come on YouTube and start their channel and you know that kind of stuff? So what kind of advice you give when you want to give with the for the upcoming people,
Uh,
upcoming YouTubers?
th- this is the thing about YouTube, and this is the thing about life. Oftentimes, we are intimidated by things that do not intimidate us. And what I mean by that is sometimes, so often, we want to do something, but we come up with a million reasons why we shouldn't, how difficult it's going to be. This isn't going to work. That's not going to work. It's not going to be worth it. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do that. But in reality, it's so much easier than what we think it is once we actually start doing it. So, is it hard work? Yes. Do I want to quit YouTube every day? Yes, because it gets on my nerves. But you know what? I have fun at the same time. And I can't imagine not having fun on this platform doing what I do. So, I tell everybody, try it, give it a shot. I mean, if you don't try it, you'll never know. And you're going to meet people that are like you and people that like you. It's gonna happen. There's no way it can't. It's gonna happen.
So what kind of advice you gonna give me? What kind of advice you gonna give me if I'm gonna keep going to get my 1500? What kind
First,
of advice you gonna give me,
first
Mister?
of all, you already a superstar. So you know what I mean. Hey, honestly, all I would say is what I always tell you: keep doing what you're doing because you're doing this. Like, and I know that this sounds far fetched, but this is the YouTube version of Oprah, of Steve Harvey. Like, this type of setup that you've got here is going to become something. Y'all, I was on Jarrett Talks. Like, Jarrett reached out to me and wants me to hang out with him on his porch while we chop it up. Like, that is golden. So, man, run these porch chats up, live stream collabs, and I promise you, sky's the limit.
because you know, like what Big Wilson said, I need to do more, not just one per person. I want to do like often because you know I want, you know, my goal is get to 2K. So
Mm-hmm.
if I can do, if I get like get more get you up here more, to
Yeah.
have more conversation, it would help me out because like I said, I'm still learning how to get people, you know, learning how to do this because you know it's, yeah, it's a grind for me, but it's, I'm gonna definitely gonna get more people up here. So I'm
Yeah.
so it's like, yes, I am going to
That's what
well,
I'm talking about. That's that comment. Yes, that one. That one. That one.
man, it's tough, but same time for me. When I started doing my first live, I was like, I was dying myself. What can I talk about? I don't know what I'm gonna talk about because I didn't have a thumbnail or anything at the time. I'm just starting, and I remember when Nancy was saying that I need to do more. I need to do more. I need to go live. I need to go live. So when I did my first live, right here in the same spot,
Mm-hmm.
right here in the same spot, I did that first live. I was like, I had never seen that many people came in my life,
Mm-hmm.
came to my life to see me. Come
Mm-hmm.
on, I'm like, come on. I'm like, come on. I'm just new people. I'm new. And y'all want to come and see me talking about
Mm-hmm.
what? What you want
Yeah.
me to talk about? I'm just a little I'm just a little young YouTuber just want feel the streets
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of stuff. And hey, I mean, I put it what I was nervous when I did my first YouTuber, my
Mm-hmm.
first live, but it seemed like look at all these people. I didn't know it people. They came alive. I'm like, okay, I gotta breathe. I gotta do this because exposing myself in the world. And I
Mm-hmm.
went from back then to now. I'm like, oh yes, I am 1.4. Yay!
Uh-huh. That's it. Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
but
You got
yeah, you know, like I said, it's a grind, people. It's a grind. Like I said, y'all, this community, I don't, 'cause I still don't know. I do to this day. I still don't. I still do not have a name for my community. I do not have a name because
yeah.
I mean, you have a geek squad. You have Miss copy
Mm,
conversation. You have Dream Team. You got but I don't have a name. So I you know have if y'all have a name for a what I can call y'all when I come on my lives or anything, please let me know. 'Cause I wanna, hey Ruby, how you doing? Okay,
mm,
I don't work too hard now. I wanna know what kind of name you want me to call y'all when I go live. Y'all give me some names, and I haven't thought of a name for a what I can call y'all. I never had got a name since when I came up here, so I need some help. You know, I need some help.
I'm
What kind of name?
I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna think about it, and I'll shoot you something on Instagram. I do have to run in a couple minutes though, because I'm on my
Oh,
lunch break, and I got to get back to work.
okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna think of some names. So one of the things that pops out at me is the talkers. Jarrett talks
The
because
talker.
everybody talks.
Oh, okay,
What
okay.
up, talkers? You know. Anyway, but that's the
What?
first. Yeah, that's the first one. I'm gonna come up with some more. I'm gonna come up with some more.
Okay, just let me know, and I would we'll talk about it, and then the hype again. We we will talk about that, and then I was definitely sign up, but it probably be in October because you know I was definitely going.
Oh, I like
Oh,
chat.
checkers.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
I like
okay.
that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, but just let me know when the next auto hybrid comes, and I will sign up, and then you'll be the first one. Let me know. I'm get you up on my channel, and then you can help me out with this hybrid thing, hype again thing, because give me my first time ever seeing a a ch- uh, people coming in my chat. But
yeah.
yeah, but
I,
go ahead, go back to work, and thank you for coming. Please
thank,
share this out, y'all. Share this out. Smash that like button, y'all. Like,
yeah.
smash that
Let's
like button.
go.
Get that go. Get me to 1500, and I'm gonna be excited. Let share a friend, share a friend, share a friend, and then I'll see y'all on Miss T Live. We got Miss T on Monday,
Yeah,
September 11th, 6 p.m. Don't be late.
you might
Please
miss it.
don't.
Like,
Please. I'm tell you right now. Watch out for she and Sunshine, y'all, because she always on my tail every time about a tomato plant. Want me to grow a
uh-huh,
tomato plant? I'm like, you need to quit
uh,
talking about tomato plants.
uh-huh.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about it. September 11th, 6 p.m. I will not be on here this porch. It'll be in the dining room at 6 p.m. So
That's what's up.
all right. See y'all later on. And then thank you for Joe for coming up my channel, showing me some love. Thank you for being my mentor. I love you, my big brother. I
All right.
love you. I love you. Cause I
Hey,
want
much love.
we'll chat later on. Okay.
Sounds good.
Let y'all share it out. I'll see y'all later.
All right.
All right.